Hi guys, my name is Shomodi Mukherjee. I'm from Kolkata. So I just thought that I'll make some videos on the CSGO tournament that come up, any news that comes up that I find interesting. I've been playing CS for a long time. I started with 1.6, which is still my favorite version. I've been playing Go since 2013, and I've been following the competitive scene since then. So let's get into it. The tournament that I'll be talking about is ESL 1 New York. Now we know that there are 8 teams playing in it. The tournament will be basically using a Swiss system where there'll be best of ones. The first team to win 3 qualifies. The team that loses 3 matches will go out. So at the end we'll end up with 4 teams winning 3 and 4 teams will lose 3 games and they'll go out. So all of the matches will be played best of ones. So there's a lot of upset potentials in this tournament. Now this tournament has a prize pool of $250,000. This is a huge prize money. I think this is the highest since the ESL World Cologne. Now the teams that are in there are pretty strong. You've got 5 of the top 6 teams over there, and you've got Optic, Liquid, and Fnatic, who are as good as teams who can definitely upset the bigger teams. The teams that will be playing this tournament are Virtus.pro, Fnatic, G2, Astralis, SK, Optic, Navi, and Liquid. Now, if we look at the teams, I think right now SK is definitely the best, but they have not played LAN since the last major. Fur has come back after surgery, after his injury, and the team definitely looks a lot stronger. They are definite favorites to win this tournament. They are by a huge margin. Then you've got Virtus.pro, the current team of the moment. They have been on great form. Virtus.pro, what to say about them? They're a very strange team because they either have very good tournaments where they make deep into it, or they have bad tournaments where they crash out against some of the weaker teams at the group stage. So they have won 2 tournaments previously, ECS and of course they won DreamHack. So I expect them to do well this tournament, definitely do well. Then you have got G2, a complete wild card, but this team has beaten SK in the finals. They have taken SK to the limit. We talked about the Navi SK rivalry, but G2 has been the team that has been closest to beating this SK team. So they are definitely one of the contenders. Shox is in tremendous form. Scream is performing really well. And RPK, the tank, definitely he's one of the most consistent players in the world. Body has come off leaps and bounds, and Smiths, well, even though he's underperforming, people call for his head. He plays well with the team. He gels well with them. He does his role. So that's a very fine, balanced team that they have got. Then you take Astralis. Now Astralis right now might not be in the top 6 of many people, but you definitely have to put them there. Dignitas, I think, have become the best Danish team out there, but Astralis, they have tremendous talent. Device, Kirby, Dupree, this team is filled with talent. Device has played better this year than last year. The problem I think that they are facing is Dupree, who has fallen off a lot. So if he can get his form back, I think they'll definitely be a threat. You take Kirby, I think Kirby is still getting used to playing for a big team. He's a fine talent. He has his moments. You can see the talents there. And Kerrigan and Sipnix are definitely very good players. Sipnix has improved a lot. There was the axe over his head. People thought he'll be kicked out of the team, but he has come back strong. He's performing really well. He's arguably the second best player after Device on that team. After that, you have got Fnatic, who are a complete wild card. After the swap happened, the three core players leaving for Godsend, they got in Lekro, Venton, and Twist. Now, I'm interested to see Twist because Twist is finally playing for a big banner. People have been after him for a long, long time, but he somehow didn't want to play for them. He wanted to play for friends, where he was comfortable. So, Twist playing for Fnatic will be interesting. That old LGB lineup will come through with Olaf and Dennis. Everyone knows about Olaf Meister. He's trying to get back to where he was last year at the beginning of this year. Dennis is a very fine player. He's a very, very good player. So they've got a very good core. I think in the long run, this team will be a legitimate threat. Lekro is a raw talent. I have seen him perform fantastically as well as very bad. He has the inexperience, but I think playing with these players who have won majors will definitely help him, especially playing with Olaf Meister. And the loose style will definitely support him. Wenton, he's a wild card. I think he's playing there because he's a very good support player and people like to play with him. So we should not underestimate anyone. If you are good enough to play for Fnatic, if Fnatic picks you, you're a good player. You have to go and then look at Navi, who removed Zeus for Simple. Now this is a very good change because definitely Simple is better than Zeus, no doubt. I think Simple is better than everyone out there. According to me, Simple is one of the best players in the world, if not the best. The guy can do anything. He does have an attitude problem, but boy, for what he can do, just bear him, man. Just doesn't matter what he says in game of if he is toxic. Just you just need to play with him for 3 hours. He'll get you tournaments. He'll take you to the finals. He'll win matches single-handedly for you. Ask Liquid. He took them to one semi-final and one final alone. So that's definitely a good change for them. Liquid are complete wildcard. Last time they had Simple. This time they don't. They don't have that explosive firepower, but they do have the consistency of Pimp. So I'll be really interested to see how Liquid unfold this tournament. Optic qualified last and they beat out Cloud9 and Immortals. No mean feat. That was very impressive. Their new lineup looks to be getting stronger. Mixwell, Tarek, Stanislaw, they look like a good team. So the initial matches are Virtus Pro and Fnatic. I have to favor this to Virtus Pro. They are the form team right now, having won two tournaments. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of a cold. The next match is G2 Astralis. This will be interesting. If Astralis do play to their potential, they can definitely beat G2. I think this is the closest match to call among all of them. But current form, Shocks and Scream hitting their shots, I have to favor G2 because Astralis too many players out of form. Now you have SK Optic. Depending on the map choice, Optic might have a chance. It's a best of one. Anyone has a chance because SK are playing LAN after so long. They might be rusty, but you have to give it to SK. I don't think SK are going to lose this. The last game is Navi Liquid. Simple, it will be the interesting factor. The last time these two teams played each other was at the Major. And Simple wrecked Navi. And this time, he's playing for Navi. So I think he's going to do the same with Liquid. I think Navi will win this hands down. It'll be a good game, but I think Navi will definitely win this. Now the next matches, no one knows what they're going to be because the winners are going to play each other and then the losers are going to play each other. So I don't know what's going to happen. The four teams that you think will qualify are Virtus Pro, G2, SK and Navi, but you cannot write off Fnatic, Astralis and Liquid. Optic I think will find it hard. I think they are the weakest team out here, so I think they'll find it hard. I think if any team can upset, I think Astralis are the strongest upset team over here because Fnatic are still getting to know each other, but Astralis have been together, so I expect Astralis to cause some upsets. Overall, the tournament will be very good, very interesting best of ones. My heart wants Virtus Pro to win it. I'm an NIP fan by the way, but I do love Virtus Pro as well. So I'm a 1.6 fan, so I always will favor the 1.6 Legends. So I hope Virtus Pro wins, but I cannot look beyond SK. I think SK will win this tournament. It won't be easy, but they'll definitely win this. So guys, if you have watched the video, thank you very much. I know that I've fumbled a lot and my English might not be that good, but I'll definitely work on it, try to get better. This is one of my hobbies, so I'll definitely work on it and get better. Thank you very much for watching. This is El Finito signing out till my next video.